Hey everybody, it's Cuber Network. I have recently received a request from a YouTuber named VidFXHD to do a tutorial on how to make Night of the Living X videos. So today I am going to show you how to do that. Now I am using Hypercam and my computer's been pretty slow lately, so pardon me if there's drops in this video, but it's kind of the best I could do in my current situation. So to make Night of the Living, you don't need Audacity. So we're going to go right into Vegas and open up our video file. And today, I am going to use the M6 logo. I'll just type the file path for that, because I remember it. On your computer, you'd probably just click an icon instead. Drag it in. See how this looks. So now what you're going to do is you're going to drag the viewing window so that you view less and less time until the video pretty much fills the entire thing. Maybe even a little more. There we go. You set the alpha of your video track to difference and don't mess up the audio track at all. Then you want to double click this scroll bar over here, and that will make all the tracks really short. Whoops, wrong button. Now you hit Control A to select both your video and your audio track, then right click and hit Duplicate Track. Then select all of them, duplicate. Select all of them, duplicate. Select all of them, duplicate. And finally, select all of them, duplicate. And if you scroll to the bottom, you'll see you have 64 total tracks. 32 video, 32 audio. That's just what we want. Now select, you should move your scroll bar, your video marker, to the first frame just for convenience. So now what you want to do is take this second one and just push it over a little bit. It doesn't have to be any exact amount, just a little bit. For the next one, do a little bit more. Next one, do a little bit more. Next one, do a little bit more. What you want to do is keep going down the tracks, moving each duplicate of your video further back than the original. I may even want to move them a little bit more. These can be random. They're supposed to be random, these delays. Like I'm going to purposely put a really short one right here, like a 1 frame delay. And then I'm going to do another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 delay, just because I can. And you'll see the numbers counting up. When you get to track 31, you want to be about halfway to the end. It doesn't have to be exact. You can be a little short, a little long, but you want it to be pretty close to halfway between the first frame and the last part of where you zoomed in. Then you keep pushing them back. If you were behind by the halfway point, you can make the gap a little bit wider between the videos as you continue. So now that I'm moving the layers out of sync, when I play them back, they will all play out of sync. So the sound will clash and make it sound like it's playing on a bunch of different out of sync tracks at once. Almost to the end. I once did a video called Filmax Night of the Living Filmax with 64 layers, where I actually duplicated these another time. So I had a total of 128 tracks instead. And that was fun. So still a few more. And just to be funny, I'm gonna delay this one a lot. So it's gonna be like, it's gonna be behind. Save your project, because when you play this for the first time, it's very liable to crash your computer. So I'll call it and then what you want to do is play it. Alright, so we've got all of our tracks out of sync. Our video looks weird, our audio looks weird, and that's great and everything. But what we see over here in the fader is that the sound, when it's stacked on top of each other, the volume just increases and it starts to be clippy and distorted. So what we want to do to prevent that is see how it says 12.5. That means that the audio is playing at 12.5 decibels louder than a computer is actually capable of understanding. So I am going to scroll that down. I'll reduce the volume by 12.5 to offset that. Save it again. And play it again to make sure. So now it says the clipping's at 0. It's still red, so it's slightly above 0, but I'm not going to worry about that. Lastly, what I'm going to do, because I know a lot of you guys put channel logos in your videos, is I will just tack mine in. Obviously for you it will be a completely different procedure. But I will say that if you want to include a channel logo, what you should do is find out where the end of your video is, and then go another 15 frames, if you're doing it by 30 frames per second, into the more towards the end. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And drag your channel logo out to there. That will just give the last video a little bit of room to end. It'll make it look better because it's all stuff stacked on top. It doesn't look very good to start with, but it will look better if you give it a little bit of wiggle room on the end. And then you just render it. I always do 4K, and there we go. So, Night of the Living, not exactly a very hard effect, and very fun to do, very applicable to pretty much anything, except for very, very long videos. Then it gets a little bit funky. But yeah, now that you know, try out making your own Night of the Living video. And you will be seeing Night of the Living M6 on my channel very soon.